Today's video introduces Saarathi, a new addition to Tata Fleet Management. This isn't just another app. It's India's first patented platform leveraging machine learning for precise analysis of your fleet's data. Saarathi goes beyond basic data. It incorporates industry benchmarks for application-wise, model type, route type, and terrain, all while considering your specific vehicle types. To understand how it works, let's start by exploring the Overview section. This feature platform boasts 4 key sections: Overview, Saarathi, Vehicle Recommendation, and Growth Track. We'll begin by exploring the Overview section. Here, you'll receive a comprehensive summary of your fleet's performance. For instance, the overall report might indicate that 94 of your vehicles fall under the low performance category. You can also delve deeper by selecting a specific vehicle's registration number from the list. This section displays all your vehicles along with their performance percentages, kilometers driven, fuel consumed, and efficiency. Selecting a particular vehicle will provide more detailed information. It's important to note that the performance score means performance score above the benchmarking, 80% and above being the high scoring. There's a disclaimer to note. This section is only relevant for BS6 compliant vehicles enrolled in the Fleet Edge plan. Here you will find an overview section with key information. Moving on to the main section, Saarathi. You can filter results by application. Example truck, vehicle model, registration number, and date. Here you see some basic but essential information like total FE score, best and average FE scores, total fuel economy. The fuel economy is calculated based on the total distance driven by the vehicle in a month. There is a benchmark fuel economy rating, example 4.4, for comparison, total distance traveled, and total fuel consumed. Saarathi offers 9 key parameters that provide insights for optimizing fuel efficiency. These parameters will be explained in more detail. Speed is the first parameter. Maintaining a speed between 40 and 50 km per hour is considered ideal for fuel efficiency according to industry benchmarks. In this case, the vehicle has achieved a fuel-efficient speed exceeding the benchmark by almost 35%, as its recorded speed is 50.65%. Next parameter is acceleration pedal usage. Minimizing aggressive acceleration is most crucial for fuel efficiency among all the parameters. The system analyzes acceleration pedal usage depending the force put on the acceleration pedal. Saarathi analyzes engine operation based on 3 modes: light, medium, and heavy. The ideal scenario for fuel efficiency is driving in light mode as much as possible. In this case, the vehicle is performing very well, achieving 92.14% light mode usage, which aligns with both vehicle recommendations and industry benchmarks. Maintaining this driving behavior is recommended for optimal fuel economy. Another parameter is the GSA, Gear Shift Adherence percentage. This metric is specific to your vehicle model, and achieving 90.14% is considered ideal according to the benchmark. Engine RPM, revolutions per minute, is categorized into 2 bands, green and low. The green RPM band, generally between 1000 RPM and 1500 RPM, signifies efficient engine operation. The system will likely also provide a separate benchmarking value for the low RPM band when working below 1000 RPM. The system calculates the percentage of time your vehicle spends in top gear. This is because operating in top gear at appropriate speeds is fuel efficient. In this case, the benchmark for top gear utilization for this specific vehicle model is 31.45%, and the vehicle is performing well above this benchmarking. The system also monitors the percentage of time the vehicle spends in neutral gear. Ideally, neutral running should be minimized as it consumes fuel without any gear engagement. The benchmarking for neutral running is typically 0, though practically it might not be possible to achieve 0 here, but then it is recommended to keep this percentage as low as possible. Next is idling. Idling occurs when the vehicle engine is running while the vehicle is stationary. This should generally be discouraged until absolutely necessary, since this leads to direct overheads expenses in terms of fuel consumption. The benchmark though for idling in this case basis the application is 6.62%, and since this parameter is counterintuitive percentage achieved below this benchmarking would be a green band for the driver. Moving to the next parameter, while neutral running involves the vehicle being in neutral gear with the engine on, cruising refers to coasting while in gear, recommended specially in downhill movement. The ideal cruising percentage for this specific vehicle model is 7.24%. In this case, the vehicle's cruising percentage is lower at 3.39%, suggesting a potential opportunity to improve fuel efficiency by coasting more effectively. The system also monitors and records instances of telltales, which can negatively impact fuel efficiency. This section shows the total number of instances recorded along with their duration's percentage of the total driving time. In this case, there are 0 instances of red lamp, indicating good driving habits. The onboard diagnostics (OBD) system monitors vehicle health. This section shows the number of instances wherein 18 OBD malfunction instances were recorded, but the overall duration is minimal, 0.1%. suggesting no major OBD issues. A clogged air filter can also reduce fuel efficiency. Here we see no instances recorded for air filter clogging, again indicating good driver practices. The inhibitor switch, also generally called as safety switch, is typically used to prevent engine regeneration during vehicle ignition from long shutdown state. Regeneration is a process that removes harmful emissions from the exhaust system, but it consumes some amount of extra fuel. While some drivers might be tempted to avoid regeneration by pressing the inhibitor switch, doing so for extended periods can negatively impact the engine. In this case, the inhibitor switch was used for 21% of the total driving time. This is a significant amount and suggests a potential area for improvement. Minimizing inhibitor switch usage will contribute to better long-term engine health and consequently better mileage. Last is the regeneration instances and duration, which is in fact likely linked to the inhibitor switch usage. Below in this page, the system highlights the key focus area for improvement. It provides a summary of the 9 parameters described above, categorized as compliant, green, or non-compliant, red, for the selected period. The summary reveals that while some parameters like GSA, low power RPM band, and top gear are performing well, others like neutral running, idling, and cruising are currently non-compliant. This indicates a need to focus on reducing neutral running, idling time, and potentially increasing cruising efficiency to optimize fuel economy. You can examine them in more detail for any specific day within that period. These parameters are consistently flagged as non-compliant, that is, red category, within the chosen time frame. Selecting a month would display readings for all 9 parameters for each day in that month, giving you more elaborate information about your vehicle as which days have been most concerning, which affected the overall mileage in the month. The routine check button here provides valuable tips on maintaining both fuel efficiency and engine health. These tips are categorized into 3 sections. Visual inspection. This involves checking for leaks of oil, coolant, or DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. It also includes verifying the proper functioning of the water separator and ensuring it's free of water accumulation. And further, keep a check of any health indicators on the vehicle dashboard. Physical inspection involves crucial checks like tire pressure and brake binding. Maintaining proper tire pressure is essential for safety and fuel efficiency, with the optimal pressure depending on factors like load and road type. Regularly checking the health of your brake calipers, especially for long drives, is important to ensure proper brake function and safety. Driver-related inspection. System also suggests a general tip on driving habit, such as taking short breaks, 15 to 20 minutes, every 3 to 4 hours of driving to refresh oneself and maintain focus behind the wheel. The system offers tools to analyze your vehicle's performance and identify areas for improvement. You can download comprehensive reports for detailed analysis. Let's go to the Vehicle Recommendations section. Here you can filter the data by application, vehicle model, specific vehicle, and date range. The system then highlights key focus areas for that particular vehicle, pinpointing parameters that require attention, similar to the vehicle report card. Additionally, you can access a fleet summary which provides a broader perspective. This summary gives you an overall performance overview for your entire fleet with FE score and mileage of each vehicle for comparative study. It essentially acts as a fleet report card, helping you identify which vehicles are consistently performing well and which ones might need improvement. This allows you to prioritize maintenance checks or driving adjustments to improve mileage across your fleet. This fleet report is also downloadable. The final section of the system focuses on tracking your overall progress and the impact of the recommendations provided by Saarathi. This section, called Growth Tracking, informs you about the growth achieved with the help of Saarathi. Here's a breakdown of the information you can find in Growth Tracking. Fleet Score. This score reflects the overall performance of your fleet. A green upward trend indicates improvement based on Saarathi recommendations. For example, this system might highlight areas where driver behavior adjustments can lead to better fuel efficiency. By implementing these changes, you can see a positive impact on your fleet score. Vehicle Improvement. This section details how individual vehicles are performing. The system categorizes them as improved, green, and needing improvement, red. This helps you identify vehicles that might require specific attention or corrective actions. Net fuel saved. This metric shows the overall fuel savings achieved by your fleet based on the implemented recommendations. Parameter Comparison. This section provides a visual representation of how your performance has changed across the 9 key parameters as we have been discussing so far. A green upward trend signifies improvement, while a red downward trend indicates areas that still require attention. By analyzing this information in growth tracking, you can gauge the effectiveness of Saarathi's recommendations and identify areas where further focus can optimize your fleet's performance and fuel efficiency. The system offers a comprehensive comparison of your current month's performance against the previous month and the enrollment month. This allows you to closely monitor progress across various parameters that impact fuel efficiency. For each parameter, like acceleration pedal position or idling, you'll see a graph. This visual representation helps you understand better if your vehicle performance. A grey line on the graph represents the achievement, while the blue line is indicating the benchmarking. On going down, you will also see a graph that tracks your overall fuel efficiency growth over time. This information is displayed in a graph that starts from the month you began using Saarathi. The blue line represents the industry benchmark for your vehicle type, while the purple line shows your actual fuel efficiency. By monitoring this graph, you can assess the effectiveness of Saarathi's recommendations in improving your fleet's fuel economy. Overall, this section serves 2 key purposes. First, it highlights areas that require improvement, such as a rise in neutral running or a decrease in cruising percentage, allowing you to focus your efforts on the areas that will have the most significant impact on fuel savings. Secondly, you also have provision to create monthly reports, giving you a deeper understanding of your performance trends and the impact of implemented recommendations. Saarathi is part of our Advanced Plan and will be activated as Customer Ops for Advanced Plan, while customers on Standard Plan can explore Saarathi section with 100 days trial plan at only 1 rupee. In conclusion, Saarathi, a pioneering technology in the Indian automobile industry, leverages machine learning to empower you and help you to grow your productivity. This Tata Motors platform analyzes your fleet's driving patterns and provides actionable recommendations to optimize fuel efficiency. By staying informed and exploring the platform's full potential, you can unlock greater progress and efficiency for your fleet. To know more, you can reach out to nearest Tata CV dealership or can contact us on Tata Motors helpline number. Tata Motors Fleet Edge. Karo business control mein. Karo life control.